Hey guys, it's Ben Cherry Farm, and I wanted to make a quick video today, just kind of updating you and keeping you up to date with what we're doing here on the farm. And as you saw, I am mowing, actually it's called flail chopping, a field in early part of February, which might seem like it's a strange time to do that. But what we're doing here is we're mowing down a cover crop field that had basically been killed by frost back in October, because the plants that were out here were not frost tolerant. They were not cold hardy. They were warm season annuals, which means that they don't come back year after year. They only grow for one season, and they're not cold hardy, so they will die when it frosts. And this actually is a field that I had einkorn in, and we take the einkorn off in July of each year. And as soon as the einkorn comes off, we come out here and we plant a cover crop. And the cover crop basically just covers the soil. It does a lot of different things. It can, for one, it extends your growing season. It attracts pollinators, different things flowering. It provides biomass when it dies. And so I'm going to turn the camera around and kind of just show you this field. And it's hard to visualize now, but just, you can kind of try to picture seeing all these stems and stuff if they had leaves on them. I wish I would have had a video of it, but I don't. And so here's the field. You can see where I'm mowing, it's knocked down. You see that line going down there. But this stuff was really tall, a lot taller than it is now. You have to remember that it's been, let's see here, about at least 4 or 5 months since this stuff was actually growing. And so it died, and there was a lot of different things in here. There was Sudan grass, sorghum Sudan grass, cowpeas, millet, tillage radishes, sun hemp, sunflowers. There was a lot of stuff in here. It's all dead. The stemmiest stuff here, the stick stuff, that's either millet or sorghum Sudan grass or Sudan grass. I'm not sure. Some of the stalks look similar. But the reason why I'm mowing this right now, and I should have done this back in the fall, because it takes time for this stuff to break down. And obviously a lot of it did break down, even without any animal stomping it down like cows or other, grazing animals. It's still, the freeze and thaw and the snow and the rain, it eventually wears down on this dead biomass, on this material, and it'll fall to the ground. But these stems still stick up, and that's problematic. And so what we do, and like I said, it should have been in the fall, because it had given this stuff, once you mulch it, that's what this machine is. It's a flail chopper, otherwise known as a stalk chopper for chopping corn stalks. And what it has under it are just a bunch of flails, and they spin around. It's not like a regular lawnmower where it's just 2 big blades. This thing has a bunch of flails. If I can get under there and show you. See, there's the flails there. And they just literally spin, and they're all kind of next to each other. And that makes a mulch. That is much better than like a bush hog or like a lawnmower is. It kind of just cut at one point and it mulches it a little bit, but not like this. Not in these little pieces. And this is very important for us in organic farming, because now when I come out here and plow this, which I'm hoping to start plowing tomorrow, this stuff won't get stuck in my plow. That's the biggest reason. I mean, it helps for many other reasons, but this can become very problematic for plowing. This stuff here will get wedged, and then it'll basically, you'll get soils trapped in there, and it gets stuck in your plow, and then you start basically making a giant furrow, and you'll get a giant heap of soil stuck in your plow. It makes it really uneven. You got to stop, go back, try to smooth it out. I've been there, done that. I don't want to do it again. So yeah, I would let you guys know what we're doing, and I have several more hours to do. Probably take another 2 hours to do this 12-acre field, and then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be out here and plowing, because that's one of the things about farming is we have very short windows a lot of times to do things. And really, I could be working on one project and the weather changes, or we get an opportunity to do something we've been waiting to do. You got to do it right away. You can't wait around, because if it gets too wet in here, that can be problematic as well. The soil just really able to clump together, and yeah, you can have a lot of difficulty of traction, and it just doesn't do a good plow job. So we've had some finally some dry weather the last couple of weeks, and I say the last 2 weeks, but now we're looking at some rain coming here on we're calling for a little bit on Thursday. Hopefully it's not much, because we do have a good bit to do, and what we're going to be doing is putting peas in out here, and of course that's going to be to feed our chickens and ducks, and to provide nitrogen for the einkorn we plant in the fall. And it also provide biomass. And after the peas are off, we're going to do the same thing we do with the einkorn. We're going to put it in a cover crop. And I forgot to mention that what I'm doing here is really just out of... it's not ideal. The ideal thing is to have your cover crop planted after your cash crop. So like peas come off in early July, einkorn comes off in early July. And then you put your cover crop out, and then you would have animals come out here and do all this work. I don't want to be out here in the tractor. I just don't have fence up. I can show you like a view. We don't have fencing up out here. This is pretty far away from where the cows are in the barn right now, where they are overwintering, where they eat their hay. I was able to fortunately get out here and spread a lot of manure. But yeah, you look down through there, we don't have any fencing out here. So ideally you get your cows out here with fencing, like in September. And they would just, they'd eat this down. They would put the manure out here. Like I spread this manure. Unfortunately, the cows would have just put it out here. They would have stomped everything down. And now I wouldn't have to be out here. I would not have to be out here on the tractor in early February, wasting diesel and driving over the ground, an extra time for no real reason, when the animals could just do it themselves. A lot better. And another solution actually would have been, even though I didn't hit that window in the fall, when the stuff was palatable to the cows, what I could have done was mowed this once it died in the fall, and then just brought the cows out here with round bales of hay and spread the round bales out and just kept moving them along. Now, of course, that requires access to water, which for this field, we sort of have access. I would have to get a pump or something. We do have I would call it like almost like an artesian well. It's not really an artesian well, but it's kind of like that. And then we'd have to pump water today, but it'd be worth it. What that would do for the soil, it would be really, really worth it. But yeah, for the future, we're going to improve. We're doing what we can right now, and so this is the way it is. And yeah, so I just want to let you guys know. Maybe I'll make another video this week. I'll show us plowing, and just kind of keep you along for the ride. So if you like this video, please share it. That'd help us out a lot. We're just starting out, especially on like YouTube and Rumble and BitChute. So yeah, we'd really like if you just shared our videos. It doesn't take long to do that, especially if you enjoy it. And let your family and friends know. It's good to know things about agriculture, and especially about organic farming, and if you're one of our customers, what you're supporting. So yeah, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and share it. Thanks a lot for watching.